This is a 2002 VW Eurovan camper, full Winnebago conversion. Let's take a tour. We're in the camper mode right now. I've got the screens up. So why don't you go ahead and sit in the swivel passenger seat and we'll take a tour of the cabin. The tables are on tracks so they can slide back and forth. You can stand between the tables and serve the person in the driver's seat, passenger seat, and both at the bench seat from in between the tables. Here's your galley. You're going to go ahead and start taking the tables down so we can maneuver around a little easier. As I said, the passenger and driver's seat swivel around so that you can use them in a galley. I'm going to go ahead and swivel this driver's seat so we can put the tables away. The tables go in this space behind the driver's seat. The galley has a 2-burner propane range. Fold out the heat shields, clip it up here. Controls are to the right. And you've got 2 burners running. Fold up the heat shield. You've got a little work area right here next to the sink. Got 12 gallons of fresh water. And let's look at the control panel down here. This, first of all, we'll start here. The refrigerator is running on propane. The glowing green light says it's on. Switch to propane. It also can switch to 12 volt when you're driving, and can use a shoreline when you're parked in a campground. You've got, when you're parked in a campground, you've got a regular 110 volt outlet. You've got a 12 volt. When you're not plugged in, here's the refrigerator is at 37 degrees, even though the cabin is almost 95 degrees. This tells you that the holding tank is empty. The gray water holding tank is empty. The fresh water is 12 gallons full. 2/3 propane right now. We've got a good condition coach battery in back. Here's a place to hang your towel. Let's look at inside the fridge. Plenty of room in the fridge and a door to put beverages. Here's your large storage area, your utensil drawer. More storage here under these 2 cup holders. You've got a mirrored cabinet up here. I keep the control for the stereo so you can operate it from the back. This is the control for the furnace. It's thermostatically controlled, on, off, and set the temperature. The heat comes out in these 2 vents down here, and when the bed slides out, you can still get nice heat out into the cabin. And from the bed, you can reach up and manipulate the thermostat. There's a light over the sink here, fluorescent light. And up above, there is an incandescent light. Over here, there is a carbon monoxide detector. Up high and down low, there is a propane alarm if you get a propane leak, and it's hidden back there behind the tables. Let's go ahead, have a seat, and we've got a vent up here with a screen on it. Let the warm air out. Why don't you go ahead and have a seat, and we'll look at the operation of the bed. The lower bunk, bench seat comes out and folds down. There's storage under the bench sheet. You can still have heat coming out there. Here's the mattress. Folds out to a large bed. And as I put that up, let's go ahead and look at the upper bunk. Go ahead and stand up and look at the upper bunk. Plenty of room up there. And do a 360 to show the screens. Take the screen off the side door. It can be stored under the bench seat. Here's the front screen. Velcro's in. And then we can swivel the passenger seat. Up here in the cabin, got the standard Eurovan cabin. I've added a compass on the dash and a Bluetooth stereo that can use a USB input here and Bluetooth inputs from smartphones and iPads and things, and your standard VW cabin. All right, let's go around the front. Try to park with the refrigerator side in the shade so the sun isn't directly on it. Works better that way. It also works better when it's on a nice level. Here's the cover for the propane. We have propane valve, propane fill, and the propane level gauge. This is where the shoreline plugs in. And this is where the gray water, the holding tank, is emptied. To fill the 12-gallon fresh water, we've got a hose. Here's the fill right there. There's a shower here. This pulls out. And there's a switch to turn on the shower. This screen comes off with 6 snaps. Very snug snaps. Okay. There we go. Now we got it going. The curtain on the back of the curtain on the back of the tailgate slides off to the side so it doesn't block your view from the rear. This is your ground fault and other fuses right here. 110 volt when you're plugged in with a shoreline, 12 volt when you're not. There's a closet and shelves for more clothes. Portable toilet stays back here. Extra battery charger. Here's the storage for the shoreline, the hose, and the gray water. It's also got a battery cabinet for the 12-volt rear battery. We've got a small hand vac, and there's the jack in there. The spare tire is underneath the right here. We've got a bicycle rack that attaches to this trailer hitch. And back up, and I'll close the back hatch. And why don't you stand out here and I'll show how we lower the upper pop-up.